for game number 2, Bren Esports versus Blacklist International.
Sa mga sinabi ko dun sa lineup ng Blacklist International, that still holds true. But don't get me wrong, pwede pa rin mag-engage ang Blacklist International. We've seen it many times. Rafaelas these days, walang takot yan. Mag-flicker yan, tas mag-holy baptism yan. Venus can open up engagements and team fights and set it up for Blacklist International. They don't have to play defensively or they don't have to play counter-engage to make this lineup work. It's just that it looks like there's a high possibility or high potential for Blacklist to actually win team fights like that. Na pag yung Bren Esports nag-initiate, they'll be able to counter. Maybe Oh My Venus can drop down Holy Baptism, stun a lot of members of Bren Esports, tas sasabugan ang damage nila Owl at ni Haji. But then at the same time, Bren Esports have a lot of initiation that they might actually be able to survive that or just pick off Oh My Venus early on. They'll lose a lot of their stunning capabilities. It'll just be really up to Haji and Owl to be able to land the control. You'll get a bit of control from the slows of the Kimmy. So those are the things you have to look out for here in terms of engaging at sino mag-uumpisa ng mga laban dito sa game na to.
Blacklist International, Bren Esports in this game, parang nasasabayan lang nila ang isa't isa in terms of rotation. In fact, this is not going to be, I think, this is wise on the Kimmy and not Owl. Kasi Clint nga pala ang kanilang last pick na. So it's a Clint versus Brody pala in the gold lane. And Turtle will be spawning a few seconds from now. In terms of pressure, no, sino ba ang inaabangan natin dapat makalamang dito sa first Turtle?
The first turtle of the game is Joy is down. There you go.
Uranus out for the count here. It's first blood going to Blacklist International.
Yeah, Ruby out of the count there for Bren Esports. But despite that, Blacklist had a feeling that they won't be able to go for the turtle despite them being able to take down that Ruby. Bren Esports still starting it off and they'll be able to land that turtle. Na natin paano sasagot ang Blacklist sa mapa. That's a bit of gold already given there to the Uranus for Dominic.
Bren Esports, despite losing out one member, sila pa rin ang nakapag-turtle. So first turtle of the game going to Bren. Let's see if makakabalik ba sa terms of kill score ang Bren Esports dito. Wala pa naman tayong masyadong malaking kalamangan. Blacklist International just up by 100 gold. This is technically still equalized.
Yeah, and still great similar start to what we saw in game number 1. Both teams sobrang calculated sila kung paano sila gumalaw. What are they gonna prioritize? Who's gonna get the turtle? Kung hindi tayo makakakuha ng turtles, saan tayo pupunta pagkatapos nun? Magpa-farm ba tayo? Magpa-pressure ba tayo sa lane? It's what we've been seeing from these two teams since game 1, and we've seen that from other teams as well throughout the day. This goes to show the next level of playstyle that these professional players that we have.
And this is following the pattern actually of game number 1 na napakatahimik na early game pero marami tayo nakikitang attempts. In fact, Owl forced to back out there in region. Saksa and Joyboy naghahanap ng opportunity in the gold lane. In fact, 4 people on the side of Bren Esports are now converging towards this gold lane. This might just be a bad spot here for the Queen. He will be flickering away. And now Owl will be taking down the Ruby out nowhere. Blacklist International now 2 kills ahead against Bren Esports.
Bren Esports losing Joyboy there probably would have been better if they didn't give the kill. But still, na-maximize nila yung gold na pwede nila kunin doon sa tower. Hindi nila nakuha lahat, but that's way more gold for the team and for the Brody. But despite all of that, because of the 2 kills that Blacklist International got, sila nga yung lamang dito sa gold 4 minutes and 20 seconds in.
And mukhang nahanap na naman nila ang Queen. And there goes Venus. Queen's now down. The turtle possibly going to Bren Esports once again. But the fight just continues down mid lane. Si Medivh, si Few, naghahanap ng bawas. Pero clear na lang muna ng wave. Turtle, sisimulan na ni Saksa. Pero makikita siya ni Dominic. Mapigilan kaya siya ni Dominic dito sa Turtle.
It'll be really hard to 4 versus 1. Dominic, wala siya masyadong magagawa dyan. So he backs off. Blacklist still trying to get farm up for Wise. Of course, the farm for the Kimmy and for that Clint. Very, very important. For Bren Esports, moving around the map really well. So still a very close game and a close contest for both of these squads.
And now Blacklist International, very close contest, as you said. 100 gold lang ulit ang laman ng Blacklist International, and we are entering the 5-minute mark. This might be dangerous for the Queen. He gets pulled out, and immediately gets bursted down. Bren Esports equalizes the kill score.
Confident play there by Bren Esports. Spot out si Oh My Venus now. Focus nila ang bottom lane tower para ma-delay pa si Owl at para makalamang na dito si Kevs so he can start roaming around with that team. First tower of the game will be destroyed by Bren Esports. This should increase the tempo here for Bren Esports. Potentially go for a 4-man or maybe even 5-man take on the turtle kung hindi naman in threat yung bottom lane. But what Bren Esports can do next is go for a 5-man turtle take and just convert it into a tower on the top side kung bukas nga yung opportunity na yun para sa kanila.
Oh no! Overstepping a little bit inside the jungle of Bren Esports. That's 2 straight kills na nakakuha ng pick-offs ang Bren Esports dahil naiiwang mag-isa ang mga ibang miyembro ng Blacklist International. I feel like kailangan na nilang magsama-sama dahil doon sila malakas. At nahilangin naman dito ang The Queen. And now John Marvilla Luna, he's gonna go down. It was a 3v2 pero mukhang makakatore pa ang Bren Esports.
Saksa Jago on this Paquito. Kenneth Fedelin having a fantastic game so far. You can really see the connection between him and Joyboy, how they're roaming around together in the map. Great timings for both of them. Kev's also having another great start to his game, and now with 2 kills to boot. 2 kills, 0 deaths, 1 assist for John Kevin Stojero. Turtle is up, Saksa gets it again.
Look at the disgusting damage coming in from Few here. Talagang ang bilis ng wave clear ng isang Liliams, lalo na kung isang Archangel ang gumagamit nito. Oh, look at that! The play coming in from John Marvilla Luna. Sadly, hindi sila nakapag-secure ng kill doon, pero what an aggressive flicker coming in from the Queen.
Oh, Dominic, baka ma-burst down, pero makakataka siya. And that flame shot plus maximum charge combo from the Kagura and the Kimi almost deleted one member of Bren Esports after that setup from Oh My Venus. Pero nakalayas daw ng mga miyembro ng Bren Esports na iwasan nila ang damage ng Blacklist. Muntikan na yun maging long-range pick-off para sa Blacklist.
Yeah. And now Blacklist International, they are behind by 2,000 gold. Lamang ang Bren Esports in terms of fighting power in this phase of the game, especially if pick-offs ang usapan. Si Joyboy, mukhang nag-e-enjoy si Vincent de Guzman sa paghihila ng mga targets. Preemptive, Holy Baptist coming in from the Queen, pero nakila pa rin siya pabalik. And that's a killing spree for Saksa. That's 1 man down for Blacklist International. At mukhang itutuloy nila ang pag-push. Mag-ingat-ingat na dito si Owl, and he will be defending this turret. Pero ayun, napunta pa rin sa kamay ng Bren Esports.
Blacklist International will be stuck in defensive mode for a long time. Na-pick off nga dun si Wise sa mid lane. I believe that was a kill for the Lilia on the hands of Few. So now Bren Esports, 20 seconds bago mag-spawn yung Lord. Meron silang good chance na kunin yung Lord na to na walang problema. But with Oh My Venus back in the map, Wise will be back in 3 seconds. Blacklist will still be able to contest it if Bren decide to position for the Lord. It's just gonna be up to Bren Esports to apply pressure in another part of the map. Mag-split push sila, let a minion wave push. But look at that, Blacklist International handling the minion waves well. In one of the bottom lanes, si Kev's trying to force that bottom minion wave to push. That opens a reaction for Owl to clear and opens up the Lord for Bren Esports. What a play there also by Few dun sa mid lane.
Yeah, nice play from Few. Actually denies the entire contest of Blacklist International for the first Lord of the game. So all of the turtles actually napunta sa kamay ng Bren Esports, at ang pinakaunang Lord din ay napunta sa kamay ng M2 World Champions. The M3 World Champions right now has been on the defensive side for the past few minutes, at lumalaki na rin ang gold lead ng Bren.
Radiant Armor picked up now by Granzu. Meron na din siyang Dominance Ice. Also getting a little bit more damage from the AoE he gets with that Molten Core. So, now, Granzu will be a very annoying presence here for Blacklist International, especially considering how Blacklist, sobrang backline heavy yung lineup nila. Granzu will be a problem for them. And Bren Esports in full control now just full control of the map. Nagmamarch yung Lord dun sa top lane, pero big minion waves in the bottom and in the mid. It's a play!
Play from Bren Esports! One person down already to the side of Blacklist International. The shutdown goes to the back. Pero may double team muna na magaganap para sa Pacito. This is a 4v2. Owl Dominic, the new players of Blacklist International, forcing to defend against 4 people from the side of Bren Esports. Can they actually do it? Owl Dominic, mukhang mapapaba na
Red
sila.
team turret has been destroyed.
Mr. Vincent de Guzman bringing the joy, boy, to Bren Esports. What a play by Bren. Force the conceal, flicker forward, use the ultimate. He gets another one to annoy Dominic, but Granzu yung delikado dito. Kailangan niyo umalis. Flame shot lands from downtown. Blacklist get a kill, but Blacklist are left standing with just one tower in the mid lane after a great play by Bren Esports.
Man, Joy Boy, Vincent de Guzman with the conceal, and I'm offended, immediately bursting down Wise in that fight. Blacklist International, they're forced to defend with 2 inhibitor turrets down, 1 at top, 1 at bot. Medyo mahihirapan sila dito kasi yung side lane sila ay magiging forever slow pushing. And in terms of turrets, no, isang turret pa lang ata ang napapabagsak ng Blacklist International, and this is really going bad for the M3 World Champions. They need to make a play or in fact win a team fight para makabalik sila sa laro na to.
Conceal, not gonna be up yet for Bren Esports, so hindi sila makakasurpresa dito out of nowhere. Malaki yung gold lead ng Bren Esports, 5k, at with Oracle and Brute Force breastplate pickups there, Oracle para kay Granzu, saka BFB para kay Saxajago. Kahit ma-burst sila ng Blacklist International, baka may chance pa ang Bren Esports na makalaban even after all the abilities of Blacklist International have been tossed, especially for this Lord fight. Those 2 item pickups are gonna be very important for Bren Esports. Blacklist, let's see how the reigning M3 World Champions will respond to this next potential Lord fight.
Luminous Lord already up, and now Bren Esports, they have sufficient control over this area. Hindi pa rin nagpapakita si Saxajago. Blacklist International, bulag pa sila kung nasaan ang core. Pero half HP on the Lord. Nice zoning coming in from Granzu and Joyboy. This looks to be a 3 Luminous Lord for the side of Bren Esports.
Completely zoned out by the Ruby and Blue combo. Hintayin na lang ng Bren Esports at ng Blacklist International lumabas ang Lord. Could be the final push to end the game. If Blacklist International will be able to clear the waves, there's a really good chance mawawalan sila ng Torre, but they might still be able to hold on. Bren Esports on the other hand, with a relatively comfortable gold lead, high chance na pwede na nila tapusin ang laro na to with this marching Lord coming in the top lane. Bren Esports trying to control the minion waves in the middle. Sino ang magwawagi sa siege na ito?
Inaayos na ng Bren Esports ang kanilang flow dito ng mga minions. Mid lane na ang kinokontrol ng Pakito. Sabay-sabay babagsak ang top, mid, and bot. It's going to be hard for Blacklist International. They need to find the correct targets fast. Black Shoes forced out. Here comes the Holy Team coming in from the Queen. Pumasok na rin ang Blue sa likod. Sino kaya una mahuli? Look at the damage! Here comes Joyboy! Look at the knockout punch! Massive for Bren Esports. They're going in for the face, pero sabi nila hindi pa pwede. And this is just Bren taking game number 1.
Prime time, showtime, game number 3 has been forced. Bren Esports nagwagi dito sa game number 2.